Hey everybody, hey everybody, come on in the room, come on in the room. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Y'all, we love you so much that we decided we were going to binge watch The Summer I Turned Pretty, and we were going to come and get right to it. No pomp, no circumstance, no intro, no nothing. We are just here to stand and deliver. Come on in the room, let us know you're here. You guys, I hope you're having the most amazing Thursday. The work week is almost over. If you're a working person, Tyra, how are
Mm.
you today? And are you ready to get into this wonderful show? Are you ready?
God, you are really putting on. Yeah, I am absolutely ready to talk about these wonderful adults. I was going to say teens, but these are adults. These are
No, they're
grown
grown now. We had a
adults
birthday.
over there, and cousins and whatnot. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we had a whole entire birthday on the episode, and this we will not be before you long because, in my opinion, not a ton actually happened in this episode. We got a couple things, um, but really just more of the same dramatist. Hey, pretty girl Danny, hope you're having an amazing day. She says, "Hey y'all, just here so I won't get fined." I like that energy. I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. Hey Rico, he says, "Hey folk, what's up Anakin?" Or yeah, what's up Anakin? What's up Rico? Hope you're having an amazing day. Hey everyone, be sure to leave a like. Please just do that. Please, peace,
Play,
peace,
play.
please. Sing a black girl song. Hey, Darvelina. Hope you're having a great day. But Tyra, we always start here. And of
Mhm.
course, it's The Summer I Turned Pretty, season 3, episode 4. I want to know, and the title of this episode was Last Stand. What were your overall thoughts?
Girl, last stand. Okay.
That's what they said. I guess it's about Laurel. I guess this is all about
Overall
Laurel.
thoughts. Um, this is nothing that I ever wanted to consume all in one sitting. Um, I really don't get that. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's been a while since I've seen multiple characters on screen that I would like to punch in the face, but somehow this show makes it happen. It's some unlikable folks here, and you know that I'm not impartial to an unlikable lead. I love a good like, oh, I
Yeah.
can't do it, but it's a love hate relationship. Not so much here with Jelly Belly.
Yeah.
Okay, I will never understand it. I don't know, but they love them some Jelly. Jelly here, she did a lot of crying this episode, and I can't stand that lady cry face. I just, oh my god, don't do that. Don't do that in my television, ma'am. She did a whole lot of that. So this is definitely one of my favorite, but I do feel like this show is the show that they maybe thought, we get a lot of these shows. A lot of them kind of come and go. I don't think that this was one that they expected to just pop off in a major way to be number one on anything and kind of have this following. So I think that the this season is maybe suffering because you could tell that they're trying to elongate a thing that was maybe on a good day supposed to be 2 seasons, let alone three.
Child, I get that's nice. That's cute, Tyra. I don't even want to give them that. Oh God, this episode was terrible in my opinion. But honestly, the whole series is really awful to me, and it's awful for a couple reasons. And you touched on it briefly, but the main reason that I hate this series is strictly because of Jelly. Jelly is, first of all, when you name a show, and this is based on a series of novels, when you name a show The Summer I Turned Pretty, I expect you to come out. You know what I'm saying? I expect that, and I get that it's YA. So within YA terms, even I expect you to come out being the baddest. Okay. And with that, I don't even look at it just aesthetically, right? I'm looking for you to have this beautiful personality, this warmth, this like, oh, you're just the best person ever. And no such thing. This is not the summer I turned pretty. This is the summer I turned Sarah plain and tall. That's exactly who Belly is. Belly is the most selfish, gutter bucket, debaucherous brother effer I have ever met in my entire life. And I don't give a damn that she started when she was 16 over here and that now she's 21. She's diabolical work.
Yeah.
Diabolical. Of all the boys and all of cousins, you have to smash the two brothers. The one
Hmm.
brother who's already on the verge of a mental breakdown, and the other brother who don't even know who he is. He just
Girl,
want to be chose. He just
poor
want to be
thing.
chose, Tyra. And I
Poor
feel like
dear.
you're playing with them. You know what I mean? Susanna dies, and the whole made the funeral about her. We have her
Yeah,
dedication
yeah. It's
last
always about
week,
her.
and she makes the dedication about her too. Belly is insufferable. I can't stand her, and not in a good way.
Hmm.
Not in a good way that makes me want to keep watching. It's in a bad way that I wanted the car accident that Steven was in a couple of episodes ago to be her, and I didn't want her to make it, Tyra.
Oh God. You want her to die, Ashley?
On the show, not in real life, just
I
the
just
character.
I just I don't know. There is this cringiness to Belly. And it's not even cringy to show us. It's cringy because I think this show is so popular because there's a sector of young folk relating to her and liking her character and liking her behavior. I don't get it. Now, Plain and Tall, she came along. You know, they took a cut out of the old school. We're going to remove braces and glasses and call a thing. And now you're the most beautiful things I've ever seen on this beach. And girl, I can't live without you. You're my oxygen. I will never see it, you know, but hey, y'all do what y'all got to do. She's not likable. It's but she doesn't have to be like super likable. She's just it's the selfishness for me. It's the everything revolves around me. Everybody caters to me. Even if my own brother's in a damn car accident, I'm gonna make it about me, 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 me. You ruin everything. You ruin it. Girl, between that and everybody who surrounds her, it's just tired. I don't know. Somebody likes it.
You know it's really, really bad when Laurel slapped her down in that episode, and I said, "Keep
Mhm.
going.
He's
She
slapping her.
needs another one."
She
That's bad.
apologized. She apologized. Like, you never did that to me before. You
Never
never
in.
hit
That's
me.
the
Hit her
problem.
ass again. Hit her in the back. Hit her for the people in the front row who are trying to figure out why.
I will
I don't
say this. I will say this. You know, I don't think this show was ever intended to be binged. I think this was supposed to be a weekly piece of work that you would watch, you know, initially. But, you know, being that we binged it, it just gave us too much of her too fast. It was too much
Yeah,
too
it's a lot.
fast. And I think it really tainted me. But honestly, I agree with your assessment as far as this most recent season. This is clearly a money grab. They are on the train because the train was paying and they said, let's give the people what they want. But I just, even the narrative this season is very lazy to me and off kilter. It doesn't really follow the same as we were going because at least in seasons one, you got really attached to Susanna. At least I did. I love Susanna down bad. You know, they give her the big C, and so we have to cycle through that. And I really thought that was going to be Belly's opportunity to grow. Right? I really did. I was hoping for that, and it's like she devolved and just went the opposite way. But Darfalina, it's because of you. And my suffering has ended in y'all covering one of my favorite shows. LOL.
Favorite.
The people
Darby,
love
we
it.
need to
Darfalina
talk.
is not alone. People love this show.
I
They
know.
really.
Let's talk about car folks. Definitely, we need to talk.
Jacqueline says, what decent young lady pits one brother against the other? If Belly wanted Conrad, she should have waited for him. Gracious. The three of them are dysfunctional. Dysfunctional as hell. And the
Agreed.
fact that she brought that one little boy in their first season just to drag him through the mud of it all. Yeah,
Cam, who they
just
had over
awful.
there kissing on a person. I didn't like none of that last season. I just don't like none of it. He got shot into the stick. And how dare she treat Conrad Cullen in this way? He's clearly suffering. He's a vampire. He looks drained. She's sucking the life out of Conrad. Conrad looks like the Walking Dead this season. Help
It
that man.
is. And mind you, we're 3 years in the future now. They did a time jump between season 2 and season 3. Again, they're 17, 18, 19, and now they're 21, 22, whatever in the world. Well, dang, Ashley, should I even start watching it? Enter at your own choice. I cannot in good confidence say watch, like, if you want to. I've just seen YA done so much better, in my opinion. Hey, Low Reacts, good to see you. Good to see you. Miriam, you like to take chances and you love TV. It may hit something
Marion.
different for you.
No, Marion. Why are you asking Ashley? I'm telling you no. Save your time, please.
Hey, Jada says in season 2, behind but catching up. Hey, Tony T. So let's get into this episode. LOL, tear it apart. Whatever, Tarpolina. We're gonna get to it. I don't even have much. And another thing, though, before I get back into the slides of it all, we are gonna have a moment. I think it's in the middle of this slide deck where we're gonna let you know who's really fine. Because I was reading, right? Tyra was reading. We were talking about this last night, and to find out that the actors that play Conrad and the actor that plays Jeremiah are heartthrobs. I think people forgot what a heartthrob was. So we're going to go back down memory lane, and I'm going to show y'all some real heartthrobs. The fact that someone compared Conrad to a young Leonardo DiCaprio,
Never.
travesty. You must do time. You must do time, because there is no way on God's green earth that's the thing.
No
Hey,
commentary for me.
JF Raspberries. Hope you're having an amazing day. But anyway, let's get on into it. 2 weeks after the dedication, we know that at the end of episode 3, Belly and Jeremiah announce their engagement for the whole family. The gang's all here because we were celebrating Susanna's life, supposed to be. And of course, Dad is going off on Jeremiah because we found out that Jeremiah doesn't have the right credits to graduate. Imagine Ron Johnson, A Different World. Like
Girl.
circa 1992, right? He ain't had them classes he needed. He took the wrong classes. And so Jeremiah's feeling down on himself.
Wait. Don't put Ron on that. At least Ron knew and he had a plan and took accountability. Like, I knew I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. Jer, he was just so unaware and he didn't know because I didn't get that email.
Jeremy is a space cadet, but and so was Ron. Ron didn't find out till they had to get the gowns, right? And they were like, Mr. Johnson, you didn't take American history. But anyway, I won't put that on Ron, because Jeremiah has multiple classes he has to take. It's not just one. And so his father's coming down on him. You'll never be Conrad, because mind you, Conrad is at Stanford, pre-med, all of the things. And Jeremiah, you just suck. And so as Dad is going off on Jeremiah, Belly inserts herself and basically blurts out, no, we're getting married. He's a good man, Savannah. And then all hell breaks loose. Again, taking the point of the dedication of Susanna, who, girl, did more for you than you'll ever know, and made it about her. Tyra, what did you think about this dinner, this announcement? What'd you call him? Conrad Cullen's response to this?
Girl,
What?
the life got sucked out of him. He need to go to the blood bank. It's like, oh, somebody caved his chest in. Got that menace over there, that menace to society. Girl, she's a tyrant. Lock her up. Lock her up immediately. I don't need her to graduate. I don't need her to pass, go and collect 200. I need jelly beans to go to prison and do hard time. Because who do you think you are? She's a trash box. She's an awful person. And I love how they try to frame every poor ass deed, spiteful deed she does in the show under the guise of her either being young or I'm trying to save face. And I didn't know I caused a ruckus. Who, me? I didn't mean to. I was trying to save, face for Jer because his daddy wasn't there to change my underwear. It seems he doesn't care. I don't give a damn. Let me show you what my man is doing, because we're with that little Cracker Jack box ass ring. All of it just pissed me off. And then you have poor, I can't live, I can't breathe again, Tony Braxton of it all. How will I go on? Because this was the love of my life. Jelly Belly over there with my brother. Oh Lord, I just can't function without her. Should I tell her? Should I keep this secret inward? Oh my God, if Conrad don't get a life, girl, he need a jolt of energy. He needs some crank. He need a monster. He need a Red Bull. He needs something, girl. He's just dying on the inside. He's
Yeah,
been dying on the inside since season. How much longer?
he's
You
forever.
should have stayed with that black girl who had them plats down at the country club, who had some coin. At least you look like you had a little life in you. Conrad literally looks dead. He looks dead and depleted. I'm waiting on him to write that letter. I'm waiting on Mama to get that black dress. Conrad, are you okay? Are you okay, Conrad? Like it would just never sink into me that Conrad's whole life revolves so much around Jelly Belly that now outside of her, he can't function in the real world, in the workplace, in relationships. She's the one true only love. That you seriously, child. And they go out of their way to make that little daddy over there just as evil and create a divide between these brothers. It's only gotten worse. It's just tired. And then the mother over there, girl, I'm so tired of her projecting. Even though this was salty and this was crass, because girl, this day was supposed to be about that. Don't nobody care about Bex. Don't nobody care about Bex except for the lost love of her life, aka Jelly Belly's mama. Because you couldn't tell me that she ain't bumped coochies with that lady once, how devoted her ass was. But she projects onto her, and it's just all like, if it's not my way, then it's failure. Everybody needs to get a life, but I need Conrad to get to a blood bank stat.
Yeah. I mean, even his hair is ashen at this point. It's ashen and gray and just unflattering. I'm like, I get you want to age him up a bit, but this is ridiculous. He's so melancholy. It makes me feel like he's just going to walk off into the ocean or something. I don't know. I don't like it. It gives very much he's on the brink of Everland. And the fact that you want us to believe that he's been in college all these thousands of miles away from Belly, from home, from everything he knows, and he's not busting it down with somebody like Big Red over there. Like, you're not giving her a taste, a piece, nothing. You've literally for the last 3 years been pining for Belly. I can't even take it serious. And then on side of that, I love this picture because it really captures the duplicitous nature of Belly. And she's plotting on you. I was like, damn it, they gave her a key to the house and cousins. She's gonna be throwing it out of every draw leg. I was just waiting. I was waiting for the moment it was gonna happen last night. Like, I was like, oh yeah, they're finna get down. He's gonna comfort her and console her. And next thing you know, her panties are gonna be to the side, and Conrad's gonna be in there, and Jeremiah's now gonna be on the brink. He already said he can't take it, Tyra. He said, if you leave
Girl,
me
was
again.
the previous one when they broke up because they were on a break and he slept with the girl and he was in that frat acting like he was going to go to the upper room if she didn't take him back? They need help.
They
Okay?
do. It's
The
sick.
whole
This is
family
sick.
needs help. I hate that the mother brought them up to put all their hopes and dreams. One of my boys are going to get the Jelly Belly because she's such a hot commodity. You should have kept them boys locked up in a way. It should have just been family and friendship. This is sick behavior.
It's very, very sick to me. And the fact that Susanna, and I get it more maybe after this episode, Susanna really looked like Belly as her own daughter. Because I said, what mom would let this girl come in and disrupt the bond you have between your sons without protest? Very much condoning it, very much like, well, Jelly, if one won't take you, the other one will. Like, what? What are we doing? So now that the announcement was made, Laurel was defiant. Dad said, listen, you're not getting your mom's ring. I hope you know that. You're going to marry. Are you pregnant? Pregnant? I told you to strap up. Like, what is happening here? So all of the objections came in. Conrad has even told Jeremiah, this is ridiculous. Like, y'all are 12 years old. You're not even done with school yet. What are you thinking about? And basically, it's F y'all. We don't care. We're getting married. Be our co-best men. Conrad, I want you. Steven, I want you. Steven jumps on board because Steven just going with the flow. He's at his internship trying to get the bread. That's all he cares about. And Conrad, of course, by the end of the episode, agrees to it, but initially is very much like, Jeremiah, this is dumb. You're stupid. This is ridiculous. What's happening here? What do you think of their staunch stance on doing it? Because it's like 8 weeks away. Like, they don't
Yeah.
want to wait 6 months, a year till they graduate. It's no, we want to get married in 2 months.
Girl, this is what happens when you don't embed structure into your children and you live in a high life on the beach at cousins all goddamn summer doing nothing. Like this whole we need to hurry up and get her done because I want to be with you forever and I love you so much. This band-aid here because she's being Belly and he feels like he messed up. Oh, life is too short. We almost lost a brother. Let me give you this Cracker Jack box ring and we can live happily ever after. because I can't take Belly leaving me once again. So if we get married, then I know, like, girl, these children, I don't like the reasons that they're telling them that they can't, because they're not expounding on y'all shouldn't because of X, Y, and Z. It's just
Mhm.
basically because I said so. Because I said so. Not that it would make, maybe a difference to them, but these girl, they are toddlers. These are children. Like, there's nothing when they did that 3 year jump, I was like, okay, we're gonna get, some growth. They're gonna maybe mature a little bit, be a little different. I'm not expecting them to just be, 30 somethings at heart, but I thought that we would see growth and see behavior from them that we've never seen before. No, it's almost like they regressed. It's almost like they regress, especially Jer,
Yeah.
Mr. Stoic, Mr. I'm gonna laugh it off and nothing's bothering me, and I'm gonna, save face for the betterment of the family, especially with Jer being the one to basically be there to watch his mother pass away. Like, I
Yeah.
just thought there was gonna be some growth. No, nope. They are just here, kids, and I want to get married. And if you said I can, we're gonna do it anyway to spite it. Oh my, like, my issue is we're not like standing on you shouldn't because blank blank blank. Nobody said anything. It's just because I don't want you to, because it's not a good idea. When they just
Yeah.
feel like, well, you guys always could this, and I think it's also because the family has went out of their way for 3 seasons now, especially those first two, to cultivate and push them together, and ooh. It's almost that. And it's like, well, what's the issue now? We were all gonna end up together and be family anyway. Like, we love each other. Can't we just get married? No, you two need psychological help,
They
because
do.
if she
And
said
that's
no, and if Belly said she didn't want to be with you, Jer, would you be sitting over there like Conrad? Like, y'all need help.
yeah, they do. They're both broken, and they're even more so broken now that their mom is gone. And I mean, how Susanna even played that out was very, very wrong. You have two boys who are old enough to understand and know, and the fact that she kept it a secret as long as she did, knowing what it was, not wanting to do treatment, and then finally acquiescing to do treatment at the kid's behest or whatever. I just think it was handled so poorly. But I feel like it's ruining or has ruined Jeremiah. Jeremiah was not this person. He was the likable, kind of carefree, like, I love you, Belly, but pursue your life. This is your dream. This is what you want to do. In this episode, we really see him kind of devolve. Like, no, I want you here with me. Like, very selfish, very much you're mine. I want you to myself. If I can't have you, no one else can. I don't like that energy from Jeremiah.
I thought, because go ahead, get this.
Oh, it's you, babe. You can say it.
Thank you so much, Demarcus. Tyra, someone's birthday is coming up. What you have planned, and who is your birthday celebrity twin? Hell if I know. I legitimately do not know. But as far as what I have planned, it's the usual, with the family. But for my YouTube family, we're going to have a birthday bash in a way of kind of last year's Waiting to Exhale, but it's going to do Grease. We're doing Grease Lightning, and I'm excited because we're going to have a good time. Thank you. But damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, yeah, I thought when they did that jump, you couldn't tell me, which I knew that it was done for once we got to season 2 and we ingratiated a character or went out of our way to do so. And it was kind of checking off boxes because we need this
Yeah.
representation here. And I think they did the same thing with Jeremiah in making him fluid or bisexual or whatever. They didn't really put a name on it. I thought that we were going to do that 3 year jump, because you can't tell me in game is not going to be Conrad. It's always been Conrad. Nothing's
Mhm.
changed, or shifted. I thought 3 years were going to go by and these two were going to get broken up, and they're going to be breaking up. And I thought Jay was going to be with a man. I did. I thought it was going to be, those stereotypical, oh, we're going to be together forever and blase, blase, blase. But eventually you meet new people, you go to college, you have different experiences, and you
Yeah.
grow. And it's like, yeah, you remember when we thought, oh, look how it changed, but we're still family and we're still friends and I still love you. And it's like, no, by the time we have that 3 year jump, they've been stuck like glue for 3 years. Okay.
Weirdo. She's a stage 10 clinger anyway. We know what it is. And apparently he is now as well. We don't have to land here for a long time, but we know that this was Steven's nemesis at the job before. But after the car accident, honey, it looked like she was trying to give him some titty over the desk, Tyra. They reunited and connected on their hate of NFTs, and just finding out that they actually have things in common. I do believe she's a couple years his senior, but it definitely is given. We're going to hunch later on at some point. What do you
Sure.
think of her? Does this matter? I mean,
Please, please, Huntley. It does. Because I like Steven. I do. I like Steven. Steven's had his moments, but he's been kind of consistent as a character. What they do is they want, with the projection of this show and the audience they're trying to target, they want someone to ship someone so hard. And I guess Jelly Belly and the boys weren't enough. So they had to attach Steven to this best friend and take her in another direction. She's so awful and their
oh
dynamic
God,
is so awful. The best thing Steven can do is get as far away from her toxicity as possible and stop trying to. Why can I just
have
can I
to save
help?
a
What can
hoe.
I do? But
Mhm.
I love you, but I don't. But we're sneaking and we're not. I don't want you. Get away from me. All of that she's putting off is dangerous,
It
baby.
is.
We're not doing that. Let's not make that normal. That's not a good relationship. It's toxic as hell. Here in this workplace, she looked a little different outside her work clothes. You know, she had a little razzle dazzle, little messy bun. Go and give her some, Steve. Please stay away from your sister's best friend. Please.
Yeah. Cause I can't believe that Taylor and her are even still friends. Cause the way she dogged out Taylor, boy, ain't nobody playing. But let's go here real quick. Cause quick history lesson. And let's reset. Because when we saw the list, it was what Tom Holland, it was Timothy Chalamet, it was some of these guys. And I'm thinking to myself, has something been lost in translation over these past 30, 20, 30 years to where the like zeitgeist has shifted and the young women don't know what fine is anymore? So let me take you down here briefly. Okay. We have Josh Hartnett to the left. We have the Paul Jontavius, all right, Walker, second, right here from the left. Beautiful. Fine. Rest in peace, King. We have a 1990s Johnny Depp. Cry Baby, 21 Jump Street. Okay. Next to him, we have a River Phoenix, a fine River Phoenix, another man gone too soon at the Viper Room.
Sure was.
Fine. Do you hear me top to bottom? We have a Brad Pitt who played Tristan. If you haven't watched Legends of the Fall, go do yourself a favor and get your life. Brad Pitt, fine, melting. Do you see it? Do you see the similarities here? Do you see what Heartthrob is giving? We see the real Leonardo DiCaprio, circa 1990 something. And finally, on the far right, we see a Jared Leto, a young Jordan Padalecki. If you watch My So-Called Life, you know him, you love him, you grew up with him. I just needed to reset the room and make sure that you guys know and understand what fine is. Tyra, because the girls are losing the plot here.
I told you, get the mans together. Get some old school white tea, old school heartthrobs here. Because I don't know, this generation of heartthrobs is it's
Different.
questionable at best. Now I'm not expecting us to all like or equate the same things, but it's like, damn, all of them have this phenotype where it's like, huh? I mean, I'll give Jared a little cookie. You know, Jared a little cutie. But there was something, and there was dimension, and none of these men, outside of Brad River and Leon a Good Day, they don't look the same.
No.
They have such different aesthetics, and they look good. There was a phenotype in boxes to check if you was gonna come through and be on the cover of Teen and all of these, all them good old magazines from back in
17.
the day,
Mhm.
Tiger Beat, whatever. You had to be cooking. I
You
don't know
did.
where y'all find these little men at, these little twinks. I don't know.
Please.
I don't know. I don't know where you find them at. And even, they look good because they aged well. Everybody
Oh,
here, you
all of
know,
them.
life happens. But everybody here went on, got just fine. Big fine. These
Big
little
fine.
men you got here, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And even like the weird ones, you could put a Matthew Lillard here.
Oh
You
yeah,
could put a
still. Oh yeah,
you
I'm
put
going
a
over there.
all of them. You could just put them here, and they were
Hmm.
white tea and juicy. I don't know what's going on, but you will never. And peace to this man. Peace to this man. I have no ill will towards you, but you will never put Conrad Cullen in you. Connie. You ain't gonna put that in my face and tell me it's fine and tell me
And
it's
tell me
heartthrob.
it's Leo. Tell me
Girl,
it's prime
tell me
Leonardo
girl,
DiCaprio.
when I tell you Conrad looks every bit of Bill Skarsgård in that It Get Up. So what is going on here with all the forehead to body ratio? And he looks depleted. Stop it. Stop lying.
Lord
Just stop.
Jesus.
I would just like to say I commit all to this message. This is what was fine when we was like, oh, okay, white tea fine. This is what it was. This was the heartthrob. This is who was going to be
It
on somebody's
was.
wall. You was rushing to go see a Romeo and Juliet. You was going to go over there to see every
Oh
bit
yeah.
of River Phoenix, Brandon. All of them was just fine. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened. I don't know what
And there's a
happened.
lot I didn't even include that I could have, you guys. I'm just saying, I just wanted the girls to know, like, this is what fine looks like. Hey, Ariba, Eric Matthews from Boy Meets World. Now, I didn't like the brother. I was more of a Sean stan back in the Boy Meets World days. I didn't like Eric Matthews. I didn't like the older brother, but he was handsome. I won't take the looks away from him, but I was over there with Sean for the most part. Josh Hotnet swoons really, Darvelina. He said, Tiger beat. They love the skinny, dopey eyed meth head look nowadays. I don't get it. Now, and also, when I think of current Leonardo DiCaprio, I don't know if he's weird or not. I think of damn Gatsby. Leonardo DiCaprio or Wolf of Wall Street. That's the one I think of when I think of a present day Leo. If he looks different now, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's weird or
Stay in
not.
my
I really don't get
business.
in
We're
people's
talking
business.
about old school fineness, okay? And what a heartthrob was in a day. And I told you, even the weird little, oh, we're gonna do a little Matthew Lillard, we're gonna do a little Freddie Prince, we're gonna do a little Ryan. Everybody still had
Philippi?
these individual
Mm,
looks, and they were fine. I don't know what's happening here. I don't
I
know.
don't know. It was you used to go to the movies and just be like, dang,
Mhm.
whoa, just a
I'm
regular
just
run of the mill day.
thinking.
I'm going to the movies.
Remember,
Just
remember how Paul Walker looked in. Remember
oh,
Pleasantville was black and white, and
oh,
he was like Skip. He was just dreamy. Where's the
just
dreamy? Where's the dreamy man? Where's the dreamy
I
little
don't know
boy?
where they're at anymore. They're gone, Tyra. They died in the '90s. They're gone, and I hate it, and I'm so saddened by it. Damn it.
You know, they could do like a little hair flip, or you'll be cute over there. You could put a little Heath Ledger over there. Everybody was just cute. You know, you had dementia. You had
Oh,
choices.
Heath was cooking too. Damn it.
I don't know. I
Damn
don't
it, gone
know.
too soon. But I just had to reset the room and give a quick history lesson because I feel as though the girls have lost the plot here. Because let's get
Yeah.
it back on track. Let's get some real good looking guys in the mix. I'm just saying that. Never compare them to the OG triple OGs. Y'all would never do that. Anyway, sorry. Moving. We needed to have that moment. Yeah. Next, let's get over here to Tay Tay and her silly mother. I hate old silly people. Like, or not, I won't call the mama old. I won't call Lucinda old. I'll just say I hate when a woman gets to a certain age and is just dumb as a box of rocks. Like you to let this man move in, jack up your credit. You are a well-grown woman. You are not a spring chicken. You are not a Cornish game hen, ma'am. You are above the age of 40. There's no way this man came in and robbed you of your dream, your salon, and your money. This is sickening. And then you enlist Taylor's boyfriend to come help you out of the financial trouble. He assumes Tay Tay knows and let her know, and she's an idiot. Taylor, that's another character that they've literally assassinated because I didn't hate her first season. Honestly, Belly pissed me off the way she treated Taylor first season because Taylor had Belly's back top to bottom. What you need? You need me to lie for you? You need me to be there? I'm going to be there. And the moment Taylor expressed an interest in Steven and Steven returned it, it gave very much, oh, why is you talking to my brother? You're never good enough for him. You're never that. So I just always thought it was going to be that. Taylor has evolved into the most dislikable person ever. Like, I hate it. Steven offers to help mom. He says, listen, I can get $5,000 together. I can help out. No. I'm just going to stay home from my internship and I will give my mom the money to help her and we'll figure it out. Your mom can't get a loan, Tay Tay. The man messed up her credit. And Taylor's just oblivious and really sitting in this judgmental, very icky place with her mom. I don't know what the dynamic is supposed to be, but it was more of a friendship than a mother-daughter relationship between her. I hate this storyline, Tyra. I really do. It's so silly and ignorant to me. If he's going to help, let him help. Talk to me, Tyra.
I, why y'all do this to her? I was already done with the back and forth when the season started, and oh, we're sneaking and geeking on the low. But the moment I want to have a serious relationship with you, when she yelled at Steven to let her out of that damn car, which led to that
Oh,
accident, and it's just all. I see the error in my ways. Like, I got to stop pushing people away. I can trust Steven with myself, my mind, my body. I can stop being the degenerate that I am. No, she literally keeps that same energy when that man wakes up. Girl, it's awful. It's awful. I am waiting for the come to Jesus mother daughter moment. Where is the self awareness of I'm clinging and going out of my way to reach Lord, reach out to Stephen because I don't want you to end up like me. I don't want you to
yeah.
make bad decisions. I don't want you to drive, good men, good people, good friends in your space away. Baby, don't spend your money on no. You're going to that like where's the like? There's
None.
nothing, and
It's like,
I
all
see
right.
that it's not going to be any accountability on the mom's part to be the adult and the bigger person and the mother in the situation to go. No, this is what you're going to do. These are my mistakes to make. Learn from me. You need to go and excel. I'll figure this out. Or be open with when she told him like, oh, we're gonna get this hair together, give you a good little bust down, a good
Mhm.
rouging on the cheeks, girl, you go get that man, we're gonna fix you. Like, no, it's nothing internal going on to where I'm seeing, this is a mirror of myself, and I don't ever want you to end up like this. Let me fix this, or even talk to Steven, like, get something. None of that is happening. But she sat here and told that man, we don't need your money. I don't need
Dumb,
anything from you.
dumb,
I got your girlfriend. We're
dumb.
not together. So I was like, oh my God, Stephen, please, please, Stephen, leave this heifer where she at. Leave her where she is. There is nothing. When she allowed her to, I'm gonna pay you back. I'm gonna pay you back every penny, I swear. Like,
Girl.
this dynamic is weird, and it doesn't seem like we want the mother to evolve in any way because this is just clearly who she's been her whole life and who she's going to continue to be. I'm waiting for Tay Tay to wake up and go, what the hell? I'm becoming my mother. I am my
Yeah.
mother. Let me right some wrongs. I'm hoping before this season is out, she notices that, and we evolve and we mature. This is tired, and the mother, she's sad, child. She's just sad.
She is. I hope Steven stays 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 feet away from her and anything related to her. She will get. You thought the car accident was bad. It'll get worser for him. I think she is toxic as hell. She got to work out these issues in her own lane because it's got to be
Broken.
deeper than that, girl. Because where did all this deep hurt and resentment come from?
She ain't
You
got no
act
daddy.
like Steven, is the worst ever, and he's really
She
trying
doesn't
to
have a
offer some help.
father. I didn't grow up with a daddy. Nobody ever treated me right.
Girl,
I don't have really, parental representation. My mom is more of a friend. I'm built to push
and
people away because I don't trust anyone. That same spew she gave over his body that she immediately forgot the moment that he woke up. And yeah, sure, we can be friends. I mean, fine. Like, I didn't want to be with you anyway. Like, she's a child, and Steven is trying to elevate and be somebody's man. We ain't got time for
he
this.
is. He is. He's growing up and getting that finance coin. It's going to be cute. Watch in a couple of years. Demarcus, what did you think of Luke Perry? I said Luke Perry, Demarcus. She ain't want him on the list. She said Luke
I
Perry.
said deep wrinkle
Luke
forehead, Luke
Perry.
Perry off the slide. I did.
Listen, Dylan, Brandon, and quiet as is kept, David from 90210 could have all got it. Brian Austin Green, I listen.
I said about you ain't say Brian Austin Green. You ain't say old Priestley over there. You said Luke Perry, and I said get that out of
But
here.
Dylan was a part of it. Dylan was a part of it. Dominique, I'm not doing this with you. Cause where are you going? If you was gonna go to back in Pleasantville, I would have
Girl would have been in
Sir.
Technicolor real quick. Cause who got
Now
that D? I did. in the back of those flowers were blooming all down there at the
Ah,
kissing
my
spot.
goodness gracious. We're gonna get out of here because I'm over Tay Tay. If I don't see her in another scene, it'll be too soon as well.
Oh,
Now we have the blow up in conversation because we know from what last episode or a couple episodes ago, Laurel and their daddy are smashing on a regular. They back in each other's space again, and really her biggest issue isn't so much the fact that they're getting married, but that she sees herself in Belly, and she's making all of the same mistakes I made. We got married early, it failed. So absolutely, A plus B is C. That means that's going to be the same thing that happens to Belly. While I definitely think that Belly is the most self-interested person on the show, Laurel is probably a close second. Laurel, to me, doesn't behave all the time like a concerned parent. Laurel is very concerned about optics, what it looks like, and what she doesn't have, in my opinion. She's been very insecure from the start for me. And a lot of that, I think you said it in the overall thoughts, Tyra, a lot of what she does is projection. It's her projecting how she feels about herself onto Belly. And it almost makes me feel for Belly a little bit because I'm like, damn, did you really stand a chance with a mother like that? But Laurel's not playing. They cook her a birthday breakfast, and Laurel says, damn it, I don't give a damn. I'm not going, period. Period, point blank. That's all there is to it, young lady. I don't know how y'all gonna pay for it. I don't know what you're gonna do. And of course, secretly, dad is like, I'm gonna be there to support you, whatever. Laurel hates that, but, Belly storms out more resolute than ever that this marriage is going to happen. What did you think about this interaction, Tyra? And what do you think about Laurel in general? Like, what's her
oh,
deal?
Laurel is a closeted lesbian and is killing her on the inside. That's what's happening here. Now that may never come to fruition in the show, but I'm gonna stand on it. The love of her life, when Gold said, Tasha, damn, Tasha, the love of my life just died. Can you please leave me? The love of her life just died. Okay, she's just finding it very, very hard to go on. Laurel is, oh god, girl, what she said here in this, and this has always kind of been their little spew, because every time she was even looking at another man, that husband would conveniently pop up out of nowhere, like, hey, what's going, interrupting and intruding, and like, yeah, they have this thing. Clearly, she's the one who asked for the divorce, and if it was up to him, he probably would have still been with her. I thought he,
Mhm.
it was the right decision. You got out while you still could, homie, to live your best life. Like, why would you want to attach
Yeah.
yourself?
Amen.
Um, when she said it in this man's face, and he was like, "Oh, I know I'm the worst mistake you ever made in your life, and you
Yeah.
hated the fact that we ever got." Do you really think that I think that about? Hell
Yeah.
yeah! Girl, you tell me you hate me every episode. You say, "Oh my god, why are you here? Why are you in my home? Get away from
Why?
me!
Oh,
Oh my god, ugh!" I was like, "What,
girl, shut
girl?
up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up! Shut up! You shut up! You, oh my god!" It's like, you act like this man is the bane of your existence. It's like, is that what you think of me? Hell yeah, lady. All of their child. It's been rocky before Bex died, and it's rocky afterwards. I really think she's suffering because she lost the real love of her life, and she doesn't know how to go on. This this projection of mistakes, and she's gonna make them, and I just can't. Like, I don't know. I understand as a parent because you do want to save your children from making mistakes, but at some point you can't. And how she approaches trying to tell Bells what she can and can't do, it's so immature. Like, they're such a
Mhm.
mirror in so many ways. It's just very
Mhm.
aggravating. So sometimes you do feel sorry because look who her mother is. These
Yeah.
are things that she instilled and embedded, and now that these things are coming back to bite, she just can't take it. And then there's a portion of her, I think, that she's afraid to just be an empty nester. I think that's a
Mm.
whole lot of what's going on. Because baby, how long are we gonna make the Mickey Mouse pancakes? How long are we gonna be set on in so many ways? When she said, "Get in the car, we're going home," I was like, "Is she like 21 years?"
Yeah, she's grown.
Isn't she an adult? Like, she wants her to still be kind of set and be, my last baby. Because, of course, she's had this difference in how she treats and the expectation she has for Kevin versus her. But that's my boy. He's already out in the world, probably has his own spot. This is my last little semblance of hope of being, mom, and you're going to always need me. I think she has that fear of just being alone.
Yeah.
as well as like why she doesn't pursue, because she even like
The
half
author.
asses it with her books and as an author and the things, like she's just scared to really venture out and realize who she is. And she clearly here sitting on these steps, she felt stifled because everything that I maybe wanted to pursue, I put it on hold because we got married and I had all these kids early. I don't want that for her. But find a way to go about it, ma'am. She's just a little insufferable, just like her daughter.
Yeah, Laurel. And I was thinking about it, what you said, maybe she was like in love with Susanna. And I believe in platonic life partners, or like, people that are like your soulmate, but it's not in a romantic way. And I think they say that somewhere in season 2, how they're each other's person. Like, Susanna was my person and I was hers. I don't know if they bump pocketbooks. It'll be interesting if they go down that road, but I
They
think it could have just
probably
been they were
didn't.
best
Her
friends.
behavior and how hard she goes and how stifled she's been before and after. You can't tell me that even if it wasn't that, that was, even if it is like in a not in a sexual way, that was the pinnacle in the love of her life. It wasn't never this husband and these
It was,
kids.
oh, now I agree with that. Like whether romantic or not, I do believe that Susanna was her person. I don't know if she was Susanna's person though. I don't know. Everything always seems the balance and the reciprocity in all the relationships on this show are always wanting for me. Like they never quite fit. So of course we're here now, and now she's working second, third, fourth shifts. Belly got to work because we got to pay for this wedding in 6 more weeks. And Jeremiah, he's interning at the dad's business now and collecting, a little cute coin. And she says, "You know what, Jeremiah? I don't think I should go to Paris anymore. Like, we're getting married in 6 weeks and I need to work." And I know what she was wanting because we know Belly. Belly is self interested. Belly still wanted to go to Paris. She wanted him to say, "No, Belly. Follow your dream. You've been wanting to go to Paris for such a long time." We even get a flashback of, the bedroom, the wallpaper. This came from Paris, Belly. One day you're going to go and blah, 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 blah. We flash back to Susanna and all that, which sends her in tears later. But in this moment, again, not the Jeremiah we've met season 1 says, "You're right. I want you to stay. Honestly, I never wanted you to go to Paris in the first place. So good." And he's like, "All right, have a great day. I got to get back to the city for my internship. All right." And she's kind of sitting there with it like, yeah, that's not what I expected or how I expected to go. Tyra, what did you think of that moment? And what do you think that's indicative of for their future together, if we even really
Girl,
get to a wedding day?
I'm gonna say there's no future together. They're not. These people are. You can't tell me that these people are ending up together. They should have never been together. I think the idea of Conrad not being all that she hoped it was immediately, it was like, well, there's always Jer, and he did express interest. Like it was never Jer. It was never you, Jer. It wasn't. And deep down, I know he knows that. I think he feels like, well, we've been rocking this long. We have to, like, no. Bells has been buying time and spending her time on down there at cousins for the past little time. Just chilling. She don't want this boy. Not forever. And this self interest that you speak on, and well, if I could I should just maybe forget about it and just stay here. And yeah, you're right. I didn't want you to go anyway. Like I was just, if you're all right. Yeah, like girl,
Sounds good.
all of this is just both of them are very selfish.
Mhm.
She's selfish in the only way that Belly can be, and he's selfish because he doesn't want her to go because he has issues with his mother passing and
Lost.
being alone.
Yeah.
We already know, baby daddy don't want me. Daddy hates the day. I despise the day Jerry was born. Oh, nothing ass son. Like, oh my god, sir, can you please
You
relax?
could never be Conrad. You think
No,
Conrad would do
you
this?
would swear Jerry's on Skid Row smoking crack rocks. Like, sir, can you please stop it? Between that and your mother's gone, and then you have this distant brother that hasn't been the same since she came into your lives in a romantic way. Like, who do I have outside of her? I need her here at all times. That's why he acted like he was gonna die and equated her to, "I already lost my mom and I don't know what I'm gonna do if I'm not gonna be with her." So of course he wants her to stay, and she's probably gonna be sitting there waddling. Well, I
Mhm.
wonder if I was with Conrad, he would probably want me to
Want me to
go.
go?
Girl, shut up
This
over
is a
her.
disaster waiting to happen. And giving her a key to the house at Cousins is insanity. And leaving her there with the brother that she lost her virginity to was even crazier. Like, I just. he got fired from the clinic. We found that out, right? That's why he hasn't been back to California, or he's, at the cousin's house and nobody expected him to be there. But he's also had applied for this other position, and he gets a call, I think from Big Red, who tells him, "You got the job, depression," because he's been sulking. He is the epitome of depression. These last couple episodes, he's like just drifting, walking back and forth, like, oh bother. Like, this is different, definitely Eeyore personified. But he got the job. Tyra, is there anything you want to say on this before I get to the big event of the episode? I guess.
Ha, 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 ha. That's what every time he walks by, I go, ha, 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 ha. He should be so damn sad. He's lifeless, poor thing. Like, the way that we even got to the whole, like, are you going to be my bed? Like, Jer, are you serious? You know what it is. Jer and his oblivion to what's going on,
It's just
thinking that I
ridiculous.
guess so much time has passed. Connor's cool. He's just been distant, not returning any of my phone calls, not talking to me, not spending any time with the family because he's just so busy, off, with busy stuff. It has nothing to do with me and Bells. He's fine. You trying to be my best man? Walk, walk, stand
We
next
have
to me.
co-best.
It's just like, what? And he's like, I
No.
don't know what his problem is. I don't know what's wrong with him. Why isn't he cool? Like, Jer, please. And this thing here, like he hates all of this.
He said
He does. He just hates life. He hates that the flowers grow. He hates when the water washes up on shore down in Cousins. He's just over it. And I just wish that we at least seen him prospering in a way just outside of everything else. We can still have that crush or whatever, that moment of what could have been without life stopping everywhere else for you in life. Like,
Yeah.
or even I would be here. I just knew that we were going to see him with a girlfriend or a
At
prospect or
least
somebody.
something.
And it's just like in the back of my mind, it's all that. But I'm really trying with this person. I thought so when the happening happens, I tried, I dated, I tried, and
But
it
you
just it
didn't.
wasn't the same. Not like it was with you. He hasn't even tried. He
Mm-mm.
ain't did nothing. And girl, it's just ha 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 ha.
It's so finally, Belly's, in the room that was created for her, and flashing back to memories where people were screaming outside and she wasn't sleeping with the boys no more. That was probably the setup for disaster, because why you got her in the room with them boys anyway in the first place? But she's going through the motions. I think she's regretting, saying she doesn't want to go to Paris anymore. Plus, I think it's a reminder of Susanna and all of those things. And of course, we know Conrad has rejected the invitation to be best man. He done looked up and booked his ticket back to California. He said, it's too much. Let me get out this house. Let me get out of Cousins. Let me get out of Agrabah. It's too much going on here. And, he overhears her sobbing into her pillows, and he's like, fine. Like, all right, damn. He lets Jared know he'll be the co-best man and hugs her. And he's like, damn, what did I do? And they say that one episode this season is going to be Conrad's full narration. We'll be able to hear everything he's thinking. And I think it started with this, because he has immediate regret. It's like, damn, what did I do? Yeah, you touched her. You hugged her. That means that your peen will be slipping in probably in 2 more episodes, I give it, because they're going to have a slip up. This is too close for comfort. Belly never stopped loving him, if those are the words we're using. She's been infatuated and obsessed with Conrad for years. And I mean, once she finally won him over and threw that cat at him, clearly he's kind of obsessed too, because he has been Eeyore ever since before the announcement. Hell, when he saw y'all on campus kissing 3 years ago, his mind was blown. Tyra, I can't watch you cry in immediate regret.
Girl, that
What?
horrible crying. It was so comical. It's like, does anybody hear me out there? Keep checking them. It's like, girl,
Tyra, please.
somebody, it was very Titanic. It's like, keep checking them. Girl, please give her the satisfaction that she wants. Please go acknowledge her, Conrad. She knows you're the only one in the house with her. Please. I did a whole little dance. I was like, hell yeah. I was so glad when I thought he walked away. Like, I'm not falling back into that trap. I'm not going there with her or with Jer. I'm getting my raggedy duffel bag and getting the hell out of this house. No. Go text come. Yeah, I'll be your best man. Just when I thought you were somebody, Eeyore. Just when I was about to throw you a bone. Just nothing. Disappointment. We know where this is going. We know where
We
this is
know.
going. It's sad and it's just as cliche as every other aspect in this show. But she better stop all that damn annoying crying. It is just so terrible to look at and loud as hell.
Yeah.
Did you hear me, Conrad? Are you gonna come in here? Can we get freaky on the bed? You know Jared's
You know,
gone.
he wanted to come in there and snuggle up. You know, it was like, come in here. Let me toot it up for you so you can. I just hate it.
Girl, her and this unseasoned cat. All she done been with is you and Jared. You can't tell me that thing thinking. Get away from me. Get
Ugh, I
away.
hate it. I just hate it. It's so awful. Two brothers. There's nobody else in the world.
Huh?
Oh God, Tyra. Anyway, that was the episode, you guys. That was again the summer I turned pretty, season 3, episode 4, The Last Stand. Let people know what's going on, Tyra, and we'll skedaddle.
Y'all, following this, we will be getting into Sex in the City for what might be the last time, depending on the engagement tonight. We shall see. But we have a lot of things coming up this week that hopefully you're interested in. You're going to support. We're going to be getting into things like, of course, and just like that, we're going to be getting into the perfect match. We have a 5-Man Friday coming up. Yeah, we got some good stuff coming. But if you enjoyed this and you want us to continue commentary, this harsh on the summer I turned pretty, be sure to leave comments down below and let us know what you thought. And if you're here for episode 5.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here and coming through to support.